Nice job.
Thank you so much.
Funny as hell.
Oh, yay. Thank
Goofy,
you.
silly, funny. Do you end up with the film that you set out to make?
Yes, very much so.
Is that rare, or is that common?
It is rare. I don't know. I've only done 3 movies.
Yeah.
Like, I have nothing to compare it to. But Jay Roach, the director, is a genius, and he did a fabulous job. And so for me, I just had to show up, and he loves to laugh, and Elizabeth Hurley loves to laugh. And by the end of it, the last day, I was actually quite weepy because it was like going to summer camp.
Really?
I hated coming home after
Did you
summer.
cry buckets when it was over?
I did.
You did?
It was
You
a lot of
wept?
fun.
Did you weep in character, or did you weep as Mike?
I wept in character, then as Mike, and then as a Polynesian man.
Very good.
See, it's a long thing to explain, but I channel. But that's for another interview.
Yeah, just being around you and talking to you in other films and just looking at you, I never knew that there was an Austin Powers just waiting to break out. That inside was this. So where does this character come from?
Austin Powers is, my parents are from England,
Right.
and I grew up in an English household, eating English food and watching English TV.
You had a lot of boiled beef.
A lot of boiled, anything boiled.
Yeah.
They'd also, if they could, they would put ice cream into fat and fry it if they could. They fry and boil everything. England is a wonderful country, but it's a land without classical music nor cuisine. And it's a strange place in which they won the war and lost their teeth. And so my upbringing was all about Peter Sellers and Alec Guinness and Python, the Goodies, and the Ealing comedies. And I wanted to be in a movie that captures that 1967 London feel and wear those clothes and have the English teeth. And I just always loved the Matt Helm movies and Clouseau movies and all that Blake Edwards, bright colors, perpetual sunny summer.
Even that James Coburn, like in like Flint stuff.
In like Flint, absolutely. That's there in the 10th Victim.
And when you see the scene in the film, I never understood in Bond films why they would always kill people but walk away.
Yes,
I never know why.
I know. Why didn't they just shoot him? They got him.
Put him in the Shark Tank.
Same with Batman.
Yeah, they do the same thing.
Oh, you're Batman. Bang. Dead. Okay. Credit roll. But I guess that you can't do that.
Well, that's what the kid in the movie brings it up. I'll go get the gun. We'll do it right now.
Yeah, you don't get it, do you?
No. Doesn't service the film, though.
No. We have a whole third act to do.
Did you, growing up, I mean, I get the sense also, and you just mentioned this, that you grew up a movie fan, a real movie fan.
Huge movie fan, yeah.
Good movies, or?
Well, Toronto is, I think the only other city in the world that has more theaters per capita than Toronto is Bombay, India. And it's one of those things that you can buy this wonderful second-run movie pass, and there's 9 beautiful Victorian theaters in Toronto that you're a member of. And you go and you pay 99 cents, and you go to all these different movies. So I constantly, when I lived in England, I went to the theater 3 times a week. Mm-hmm. When I lived in Toronto, I went to the movies 4 times a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it shows in your work.
Oh, well, thank you.
It shows up there. Was there a point in your life, and I'm curious about this, where you decided to get brave about what you wanted to do? I mean, a lot of people want to do what you're doing, but they never get brave enough to walk out on an audition and get out and do that. Was there a point where you just ended up...
I'm a terrible auditioner. In fact, I've never gotten anything from an audition. I got Second City, except for Second City.
Right.
And that was my second audition. And that was on my last day of high school, and I just turned 19. My last exam was at 9, my audition was at 12, and I got hired at 3.
You were a gutsy guy that day.
The universe, there was many, many talented people in the room, and I was very, very lucky. And then, ever since then, I've never gotten anything from an audition. Because I did an audition for Saturday Night Live, I was recommended to Lauren. And I thank God, because I'm a crappy auditioner. So I'm not a terribly gutsy person. I don't have any 5-year plan. All I know is that show business is wonderful because there's no heavy lifting.
Can you teach squares to swing, baby, to be cool, man?
Yeah.
Can you? Can Austin Powers teach that?
To get them in touch with their Mogenation Center?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Because I'm too square.
You want to? Think of this 5 points.
Okay.
Okay. There's the mind.
Mind.
The third eye.
Okay.
Right? The voice.
Yes.
And then the lower chakra, baby.
Oh, the libido.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
You're just too hip, man.
I do what I do, baby. I do what I do. And you've got it flaunted, baby.
Oh,